Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading, and I'm going to be doing this reading with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. So this is my newest deck, and I recently just did an unboxing video for this deck. So if you want to find out more about it, you can check out my unboxing video. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. And my intention with this reading is to get kind of an overview of what we can expect in this upcoming week. Okay. I'm just going to move my cards over a little bit. Okay, so let's start with the first card. The first card is going to represent Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, now here we have Knight of Coins, and what's cool about this chakra deck is that each card aligns with one of the chakras. And this is blue, so it is the throat chakra. So here we have the Nine of Coins, or aka Knight of Pentacles. I just heard someone at my door. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I just heard someone on my porch. And I know it's not the mailman because he was here like 2 minutes ago. So I have no idea who it is. Okay, I'm gonna look out the window. It's driving me crazy. Oh, it's the newspaper lady. Okay, sorry, back to the reading. Okay, so Knight of Coins. All right, so here we're starting off the week with really a very stable kind of energy. So the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving of all the knights. While the other knights love to charge forward and have adventures, this knight is cautious. He likes to think things through. He likes to have a plan, and he doesn't just like to rush headlong into anything. And so that is kind of the advice for the beginning of the week, is to make a plan, maybe even make a backup plan. Think before you take a step, kind of think things through. There's no hurry. You don't have to rush into anything. You don't have to commit to anything without first thinking about it. So that is the wisdom that this knight brings us this week. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the throat chakra, because the throat chakra is all about being able to speak your truth, being able to communicate things clearly, and being able to express yourself. And so now I'm thinking, okay, how does this relate to the advice of the Knight of Coins? How does this relate to him? And it feels like in order to express ourselves clearly this week, we have to feel secure and really grounded in who we are and where we're going. So we have to first kind of feel somewhat stable. We need to have a plan. We need to feel contained in some way. We need to be able to kind of think things through calmly before speaking this week. So that is the wisdom of the Knight of Coins. And then as we move into the week, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, middle of the week, we've got the Ten of Swords. Now this card is yellow. So this card is connected to the solar plexus chakra. So let me talk a little bit about the Ten of Swords first. Okay, so Ten of Swords is a very intense card, and sometimes it can signify kind of this feeling of being kind of defeated. But it's the Suit of Swords, and the Suit of Swords is all about your mind and your thoughts and the mental aspect. This is about being kind of mentally exhausted, feeling like you've maybe tried to think through a problem again and again from different angles, and you're just not solving it, and your mind is just tired. And the message here is that maybe that's because you can't solve this particular problem with your mind. Maybe you need to solve it with your heart or your creativity or your emotions. This isn't something that can be fixed just by thinking about it. So give your mind a break. The middle of the week is a good time to rest. Give your mind a break and try not to overanalyze or overthink things. Now, this card is connected to the solar plexus chakra, which is often associated with power and being in control, things like that. And it feels like there's going to be a situation that comes up for you where you want to feel like you're in control. And one way that we do that is we try to analyze things and we try to think about things. And this is very much connected to the mind, the way that the mind works, trying to control things and trying to feel like we're in control by analyzing something. So that's kind of what the middle of the week looks like. Let's move on to the end of the week and see what comes up. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have, oh, beautiful. We have the Princess of Coins. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck, I think. This is really pretty. And what I love is that this card is green, so it is associated with the heart chakra. All right, so Princess of Coins. This card would also be known as Page of Pentacles in a Rider-Waite style deck. So I just need a moment to gaze at this card. I feel like this princess is presenting us with an opportunity at the end of the week. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your heart space, to reconnect with your emotions and your feelings. Most of this week has been about thinking about things, thinking before you speak, trying to solve problems with your mind. So a lot of mental energy has been, used up this week. And when we get to the end of the week, it's like we're ready for a shift. We're ready to refocus our attention, and we're ready to tap into a different source of energy, and that is the energy of the heart space. So the Princess of Coins is offering you this opportunity to do this. And I want to make some practical suggestions. So how do you connect with your heart space? Because that kind of sounds like a new agey kind of airy-fairy kind of concept, right? So the Princess of Coins is in nature. She's surrounded by greenery. And this is one way, is to simply go out in the garden. And if you don't have a garden, go to a park or somewhere where there's some amount of nature, whether it's the beach or the forest or, wherever it is that you live. And if you live in a desert, then, go out into the desert. But you want to go somewhere where there's a lot of nature. And it's like there's something about being surrounded by plants that is so healing. Even if you live in a city, having houseplants around you can just be so amazingly good for you. And if you don't have houseplants, even getting like a bouquet of flowers and just having a bouquet of freshly cut flowers in the center of your home, that just does so much to make the energy of your living space come alive. So this is one way to connect with your heart space, is to connect with the plants around you. And I feel like there's something else I want to say about this princess. So this Princess of Coins is also about learning, and it's about learning basically to take care of yourself. So there's different ways that we do that. So there's taking care of ourselves financially and, making enough money to live and to eat and to pay for things. And then there's also being able to take care of ourselves emotionally, getting our needs met and taking care of our spirit. And that's something that we don't always know how to do. And we're not always taught how to do that. Most of us, I think, are taught how to make money and how to cook food for ourselves and things like that. But when it comes to taking care of your spirit and your spiritual health, sometimes it can be tricky. And so this princess is really advising you to really take heed here and connect with your heart center. Get out in nature, explore, give yourself space too. Give yourself space for your feelings to come up, and give yourself time to observe your feelings and to just be with them without judgment, and to just sit with who you are. And really, this is about accepting yourself where you're at right now with complete love and acceptance. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly look at these 3 cards together and see if there's anything else I want to mention. I just love the progression though. We start the week with the throat chakra and all about, speaking and thinking before we speak, and then we move into the solar plexus. We go down the chakra system into the solar plexus chakra. We kind of skip over the heart, which is interesting. We start with the throat chakra, we skip over the heart into the solar plexus, and this is all about maybe noticing that we are control freaks a little bit this week and we want control, and maybe being able to let go of that and loosen some of the grip we may have around things. And then when we get to the end of the week, it's all about the heart space and connecting with ourselves. And this just feels really like a really beautiful week. Maybe not the easiest week, but definitely has a lovely end. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And please feel free to share your own insights and ideas on these cards. I'd love to hear what you think in the comment section. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. And if you're interested in learning more about tarot reading, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I will put a link to my website in the description box of this video. And the deck that I used for this week's reading is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman.